Dr. Gerry, first up, we'd like to say happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Congratulations on 10 years, a whole decade.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you didn't mention for what. Everyone
Oh,
will be
sorry.
thinking you're wishing a happy anniversary
okay.
for a wedding,
No,
a
no,
marriage,
you're
or
right, you're
whatever.
right, you're right.
The therapy room turns 10.
Hold up, I was about to get there.
Yeah, right.
Congratulations. Tell us how you started, though, Dr. Gerry, the therapy room.
Wow. It started 10 years ago. No surprises there. It started because I had a vision of wanting to have this space for young psychologists to come and to really enjoy the work, before going out there to work. What else? I mean, my work is my work. I love my work. It is the helping profession. There's so much that I love to do. Maybe we would be talking more about it, in weeks to come. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Put you in the spot there. But we ran into one of Caden a couple of weeks ago, and he said to say hello. Caden and his family.
Caden,
He came up to us.
All of you. Oh my God, that young one.
Yes,
Yeah.
the football fan.
Oh, he identified himself to
Yep.
all of you. Well done, Caden.
Yep.
He really, really looks forward to listening to all of you.
Good morning, Caden.
Good
So
morning,
Caden must be
Caden.
listening to us right now, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Good morning.
If he's not
Okay.
in school,
If
He's not in school, yeah.
All right, today's topic, having a strong relationship with your emotions.
yes, because that is something Angel really liked. I think a couple of weeks ago. She cannot remember.
Why are you hiding?
I don't know. I feel like something's coming.
No. Nothing to do with crying, but you mentioned about, you really love getting to know your emotion, having that relationship with the emotions. Yeah, so I thought, let's talk about it because I always want the young ones to get to know their emotions. So why not the adults, right?
True.
This is true. Wow, my memory
Yeah.
must really be going. I don't remember saying this.
I think
Okay.
so, yes. Okay, let's continue to talk to Gerry on The Big Show TV. Here's Miley Cyrus, Used to Be Young on Kiss 92.
Yeah, that's my theme song as well. I'm sure.
Oh
Dr.
my
Gerry,
God.
when we all have reactions to our emotions.
Yeah.
Is that having a relationship with your emotion?
If you are mindful about it. So earlier, just at the beginning of the show where I felt put on the spot and I suddenly could not speak because I didn't expect the question. So how do we react to our emotions? Sometimes we don't speak about it because we don't know how to speak about it. Or I loved what Angel did. She covered her eyes. Don't see. You don't want to look at the emotion. So you hide yourself. So, you don't see, you don't speak, you don't feel. And you see some kids doing this. They cover their ears. They don't want to hear, but you don't know what they not want to hear. So these are very, very typical sort of reaction. Do you remember the monkeys? See no evil, speak
Yes.
no evil, and hear no evil.
Yes.
It's almost like we're doing that to our emotions, and I don't know why.
Why did she cover her eyes,
though?
though? Shouldn't
I felt like
shouldn't you
something
have
was
covered your
coming.
ear?
No,
Oh.
I just.
Oh.
it was-
It's instinctive, I
I
think.
mean, maybe I'm more visual. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just did that.
Yeah. So when we do it so mindlessly, we are not paying attention, right? And we suddenly do an action. That's the fun thing about psychology. We find out why people do certain behaviors and react in a certain way. So that was really interesting. I was like, oh, Angel must know what I'm going to talk about today.
Oh, wow.
She covered her eyes.
My sixth sense there.
You have very strong sixth sense. Yeah. So our typical emotion, our typical reactions, which is trying to hide from everything with all our senses. nuances. Today, we're trying to peel it all off and to see whether it's not scary. A lot of people think that emotions are scary.
No,
But,
it's not
you know,
scary. I feel like it's exciting.
Layer by layer.
Yeah,
So I
peeling it off.
I have a question that's not really in our list of things to talk about necessarily, but it was a phrase that I came across in the last year or so, and it really intrigued me. But what, in your opinion,
Pension. I like that. Nice word.
opinion is the function of emotions? As a psychologist, what do you think? How does it help guide us through life? Like, what is the function of it?
Thank you, Daphne, for asking that question, because I always say fear. So a lot of people say, I want to get rid of my fear. I want to throw away my anxiety. And they are very shocked when I say, I can't do that and I won't do that, because that is an alarm system that is inbuilt into your whole system to keep you safe. And you're happy. What does your happy do to you when you are feeling positive? You gravitate towards whatever that you're doing or whoever that makes you happy. So it helps to guide us where to go, what to do, what to look out for. So the emotions do play a very, very important part. Angel has very, very strong sixth sense. So her sixth sense keeps her safe, keeps her to make sure that, she doesn't put herself in danger or to move away from danger. So it's very important that we don't take it away.
So Gerry, what are the emotions? There's happiness, there's sadness, there's
Anger.
there's fear.
There's depression. Is depression an emotion as well? It is, right?
Oh, for sure. Surely.
Yes, sadness.
Sadness,
So there
okay.
are 8 basic emotions. Okay, let's go with the 8 basic emotions first. Joy, sadness, trust, disgust, fear, anger, surprise, anticipation. So that's I cannot pronounce his name, but Robert Plutchik, Wheel of Emotions. But we talk about emotions as singular emotions. Actually, you can blend all the different emotions. And apparently, there's a little trivia today, a lot of trivia, yeah. You have 34,000 types of emotion.
What? Oh, because they're
Yeah,
all like
yeah.
a mix of, say,
Yeah,
trust, disgust, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah,
So can you,
yeah.
can you go through that again? Joy, sadness, trust,
Disgust.
disgust,
Fear,
fear, anger, surprise,
anticipation.
which is anxiety, right? No.
No.
Anticipation's
What about
excited.
anxiety?
So,
Stress?
fear is under fear.
Ah, okay. Anticipation.
So
Okay.
anticipation is not anxiety.
Okay.
Interesting that you say that, because again, someone else may, may read it in that way.
I would absolutely read it that way.
Why?
Because I'm
Anticipation.
anticipating something to happen. I'm anxious.
But
So it's anxiety.
but that means that anticipation, like that you don't like surprises, maybe. Are you not a surprise person?
I don't like a lot of surprises.
Okay.
But surprises aren't always good, right?
Yeah, but it depends on how you associate. That's why it's interesting to see how anticipation has
Is
negative
associated with
connotations.
different
Like when
people.
you're making out with someone
Yeah.
and then the
Your brain is
anticipation.
only on one thing today.
Because of
Yeah.
the topic, you
Oh,
see.
the anticipation to make out with that person.
No.
How about that?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
I mean,
while
that's-
He's got
you are-
romance
But
on
you
his
guys are
mind.
like thinking about these negative things.
I'm not.
No, but you're
Anticipating-
balancing
anticipating
everything on.
like
Yeah.
a negative situation.
Yeah, which means anticipation and anxiety,
Do
right?
you think you're a pessimist?
Sometimes I
Long
do.
pause.
Why, Gerry? Why do people? You see, like that was a perfect example, right? Like when we spoke about anticipation, I was thinking about like those things, right? Which are not negative, but obviously, like
Positive
FD was
stuff.
thinking about something scary, maybe
Negative.
something negative.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. We'll go on air and talk about that. Stand by.
92 traffic.
Quite a few stalled vehicles to tell you about. The first one's on the CTE towards the AYE after the Ang Mo Kio Avenue 5 exit. The next one is on Yio Chu Kang Road. Now, this is heading towards Ang Mo Kio Street 65 and causing a bit of congestion. Avoid the left lane. Once again, a vehicle has stalled there. And finally, on the KJE towards the PIE at the Chua Chu Kang Drive exit, another vehicle has broken down there. Wherever you are this Tuesday, stay safe.
Good morning, Singapore. We're talking about how to have a stronger relationship with your emotions this morning, and our guest is Dr. Geraldine Tan from the therapy room.
Yay! Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Jerry.
So, Glenn, you were talking about anticipation, and you were going to ask a question
Actually,
about.
we were talking about. I
Yeah.
mean, someone brought up anticipation.
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
it's one of the
um,
emotions.
It's one of the 8 main emotions, that
Yes.
we're
And
talking
Angel
about.
and I see it as connected to anxiety,
Exactly.
but you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I see it as exciting. I see it as, and anticipating something
That's
fun,
cool.
exciting,
Yeah.
and
I don't think I always
Not all
associate
the
it with something negative. I mean, it depends on the situation, I guess. But Dr. Jerry, is there a reason why certain people associate, say, anticipation or surprise with either positive or negative situations or things that are about to happen?
Yeah, so your own experiences inform you, your emotional language, so how you've learned and acquired the language. So if you are growing up and you hear someone say, "Oh, I wait in anticipation for my favorite ice cream uncle," the van that comes with the ice cream. So you learn that word, and that word becomes associated with something positive. So then your language used becomes parked
Positive.
in that positive language bank. But if you read all the ghost stories, as primary school kids love to do, and waiting in anticipation for the Pontianak to come, then it's parked in the bank where everything negative, scary, worrisome is then placed in.
Okay, so why is it so important for us to have a strong relationship with our emotions? Some people are just like, oh, you know what? I'm not in touch with my emotions. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. So is it important that we do have a good and strong relationship?
Yeah, so it impacts emotional resilience, that all that big talk about, building your emotional resilience, having a strong, strong mind. But your mind is made up of a lot of emotions also, right? But people don't see that. So when you start to get to know another side of yourself, your foundations are strengthened. Social relationships depend on emotions also. So those that are not in touch with their emotions find it very difficult to connect with another person or even to sustain a relationship.
yeah, too much emotional resilience makes one rather
Hard?
hard. Yeah,
Cold.
right.
Cold?
Cold.
or
that true?
strong.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. Some people just want to be hard so that they don't get hurt. But,
it's
but
funny.
that's not a good thing, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's subjective, I guess.
Oh.
I think.
Interesting. Glenn, how do you understand emotional resilience, though? That you say too much emotional resilience makes a person cold.
I mean, it sounds like that. Like if you're building resilience, then you obviously, like everyone said, you become a bit hard. So
By resilience, do you mean desensitization?
I guess. I mean, it sounds like that.
Yeah.
A little bit?
But
Yeah.
that's not really being in touch with your emotions, is it?
No.
No, not necessarily. So I'm an overly sensitive person.
So am I,
in
yeah.
therapy, I have to work on desensitizing myself. So I don't think too much about what people say to me or at me.
About
So you have to be
or
more resilient. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm asking. If you
Oh.
mean, if in this case by resilient you mean desensitized.
Yes.
Because some people need to. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
am someone on the Richter scale of how I feel
Yeah.
things. It's what helps me write music
It's
best.
the Aquarian in you.
Right. And then it's that as well. And when I deal with day-to-day people, I need to not let that bug me because it's not personal.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that. But for someone who's already, I feel like they don't let other people's emotions affect them that much. For them to desensitize, I think might be a bit unhealthy because
They should become more sensitive.
Yeah, it's like an alkaline balance kind
Yeah.
of thing, right, Dr.
Yeah.
Jerry? Do you think?
Yeah, so what you're talking about is emotional regulation because you can have too little or too much, and we need the correct amount or the amount that helps us to function most efficiently in life.
Dr. Jerry, it's so complicated, Dr. Jerry.
Okay, let's continue to talk about this on The Big Show TV. It is 8:15.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by...
You know, Dr.
Yes.
Jerry, Trevor Nerva has
Yeah.
come up and he's used an
Yes.
expression that
Yes.
my parents used to use on me all the time. And it used to annoy the hell out of me because I used to say, I'm sorry, there's some things that I just can't do this with. That expression of, you need to embrace your emotions. No matter what you're going through, embrace your emotions.
But it's okay, what?
How do you embrace something like fear, disgust?
You sit in it. You sit in it.
How?
You get uncomfortable. Honestly, getting
Yeah.
uncomfortable
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
literally
Like-
how you level up in life.
Like, what
Yeah.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that's a song like that as well.
Yeah. That's
Kelly
where he knows it from. Jerry, what do you say?
I would, you've gone on to another part where we are going to talk about, which is to dance with your emotion. You know, when you have a relationship with someone, you take the good, bad, and ugly of that person and you embrace the person. And that's what we need to do with our emotions.
That's so sexy, though. Dancing
So
with your
you're,
emotions.
so you're saying, get to know yourself better.
Yeah.
So that you can dance with yourself. I mean, literally, it's dancing with yourself.
Yes. So you need to feel it. You need to, be intimate with it. If I want to borrow Glenn's, always his romantic segues.
You should hear what his topic is today.
Yeah, man.
Feel it. I'm thinking of that song by The Tamperer. Feel it.
But I like what she said. Dance with your emotions. That's a great title for
Yeah.
a song.
Dance with your emotions.
Like that Luther Vandross song. Dance with your
father.
emotions.
That's dance with your
I
father.
love that song. Oh my gosh.
But Jerry, let's be honest. There are people out there who have been hurt, who've been disgusted, who have been punished so much that they now just go into a bubble whenever they have to deal with any emotion.
Or be completely desensitized to it, and not feel
they're
it.
just quiet. They cut themselves off, and that's how they deal with it. What do they do?
So, I mean, I would treat it like a micro trauma and get them to process it so that they can start to feel again. Yeah.
You know, like
Just running away.
we've been talking about being desensitized, right? Which is the complete opposite of embracing your emotions. But some people may show that they're not feeling anything. You know, they may show that they're cold on the outside. You know, you hurt them or they hurt you and they don't feel any empathy, any compassion and stuff like that. But they are feeling stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
How do we get those people to, break down those barriers and let those emotions come out a little bit?
Half a Xanax.
No. So
Drugs.
a lot of times we get frustrated when we cannot see someone else's emotions.
FD's
But
lost it.
your emotions are yours. You don't need to wave it around. I'm saying to get in touch with your emotions so that you are able to understand yourself and react better. So if somebody else, attempts, if you're not in session, that is, and somebody else is telling you, you must tell me, you must show me, you have a choice. You don't have to show something so intimate to everyone, especially people that you're not comfortable with. And if you don't feel your emotions are safe with that person. So it is quite all right. Yeah, because you don't know what people might do to your emotions. And remember that you are having this relationship with this emotion that is intimate. So you are there to protect it, not hide it.
Are emotions from your head or from your heart?
Your head.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No, good question.
Yeah,
Good
I'm just
question.
wondering.
Great question.
It is from your head.
No.
It is
Of course, you're a
right.
psychologist.
Yeah, exactly. That you're meant to say that. All those years in school, you have to say that. You can't say it's from your heart. But then why does it hurt so much here when you feel?
Yeah.
It's
You
true.
know, it doesn't. Your
Thank you.
head doesn't
Yes.
hurt, but your chest hurts
Your head hurts too. You get your headaches or migraines.
from stress. Yeah.
Yeah, but your whole entire body feels it. So it's a mind, body, and soul sort of thing. Okay, let's go. So since we're going to have a relationship with our emotions, let's go with our favorite emotion.
Happiness.
Joy. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
for sure. Happiness. Okay, happiness and trust. I mean, I'm looking at the list now. Happiness and trust would be up there for me.
Oh, before we go on, there's depth. There are types of emotions and there's depth of emotions. So do a quick Google. I mean, Google's not the best, but in this case, I too have no idea how many ways to say certain emotions. So
Okay.
here,
Google what?
Here, how many words are there to describe fear? So apparently there are 243 ways. Oh no, synonyms
141 synonyms and
100
antonyms. Yeah.
yeah, of fearful. Or if you do a quick Google to describe how many ways to describe happy, then you get
121.
298.
Oh,
Eh?
I put joy.
Are we looking-
Sorry, not happy.
Okay.
So for like
Yeah.
fear, there is agitation, alarm, scare, horror, concern, pangs, creeps, phobia, nervousness. So many dread, trepidation, dismay.
Yeah. So it's not just fear, you see, there's so many words to describe it. So there are different layers and different depths of the emotions that are available out there that we might feel a tinge of it or really right down to your gut. So we want to know also what causes the different levels.
Wow.
Glenn and FD are like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
This is beyond them.
This
Before
is
we
no.
jump
This
in.
is very interesting. I'm listening. This is very interesting.
We are
Jump in.
sitting into a lecture.
I know. They're just
No, I love it.
attending.
I love it.
This is so funny. But Glenn, what is your favorite emotion?
My favorite emotion.
Yeah, and you can go to any one
Ecstasy.
of the okay.
Which is part of joy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
That comes to mind. Yep.
FD.
Huh? FD.
FD.
Peace.
Oh, I love that.
Peace.
That is so you.
Peace. Where
right
would
now.
that
I'm
that would
looking at
fall
you,
under
peace.
joy as well, wouldn't it?
And then Christmas just around the corner. So. Peace.
Love, peace,
joy.
and joy, happiness,
Okay, wait, going back on
laughter.
that. Stand by.
Kiss 92 traffic.
If you're out there on the roads, look out on the SLE towards the BKE. After the TPE entrance, a vehicle has broken down. Also on the PIE heading east towards the airport after Bedok North Avenue 3. Avoid lane 1, please. An accident has occurred. Wherever you are today, stay safe.
Good morning, Singapore, and welcome back to The Big Show. Our guest for this morning is from the therapy room, Dr. Geraldine Tan. Good morning, Gerry.
Good morning, and we are attending a lecture on emotion.
No, we're not. I think it's brilliant because what you made me do was think of the emotion that I like the best, and peace came out. But at the same time, I will say peace is different from happiness,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
and it is a lot harder to find.
Of course.
It is so much
You
harder
talking about
to
peace
find.
in a relationship or just peace?
Please.
Yourself.
Peace
Inner
in your
peace.
life, just
Oh.
peace.
It's very hard.
But then if your partner
Very
doesn't give you
hard.
peace, then how?
We're not talking about noise,
Oh.
as in
Yeah, no.
audio
It's feel like
noise that
a-
you hear.
Like a gratefulness.
Yeah, it's like most husbands, right? They want to be at peace, and then after like,
No, it's not the same thing.
It's not quite
not the same
not
thing.
quite the same. Not quite the
and
same.
then there's no peace.
So
Oh
where
my goodness. Very literal, are you, Glenn?
he is under the 8 emotions, where would peace
Yeah.
fall under? Joy? I mean, it's not the same thing, but
We don't need to limit to that, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, so I would mix the emotions. There's joy, there's
trust.
there is fear, and there's sadness. I think I'm going to mix
Yeah.
these 4 into and make peace.
Absolutely
Wow,
correct.
I like this.
Absolutely correct.
It's a mix and match.
But-
But how does fear
Absolutely
come in
correct.
where peace is, though?
You can, if you are fearful of things, you cannot find peace.
But you're talking about finding peace,
Let's
though.
say losing someone you love.
For sure, yeah.
That'll upset the peace
Yeah.
as well.
I thought you were only talking about the peace on the positive, though. How it mixes up, fear will not be part of that if you find
It is
peace.
part of it because
It
is part of it.
This damn fear is always there.
It's all yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the underlying thing that you
Yeah.
need to know that even though there's a lot unseen and unknown, if you dance with your emotions or sit with it and accept
Yeah.
that no matter how difficult your outside circumstances are, your inner
Inside
peace is
is
what.
okay.
Yeah, that's your reality.
Right.
Maybe I don't know.
But that's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier said than done,
Of
right?
course.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard.
Talk
it's-
about
it's
it all
impossible.
day. It's not
almost-
impossible.
It's hard to find inner
hard,
peace,
though.
though.
It is very, very hard to find. But let's try another one. We've tried the favorite emotions. Let's try the hated emotion.
Whoa.
Fear.
Anger,
Fear.
sadness.
Fear.
Insecurity. Or
I hate being afraid of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because you're only afraid of things that you don't know,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
do you like a challenge?
Oh, absolutely.
But there's always fear when it comes to challenge because you may or may not complete it.
So fear can be a good thing.
So fear can be like I think fear drives me in a lot of ways. I mean, I have my limits, but when something is at a certain level and I feel like I could conquer this, it's actually exciting to discover a new fear
That pushes
because then
you.
it allows you to challenge yourself, and that's the only way that you can conquer something.
And
you
get better.
In a challenge, I don't feel that fear because I don't mind losing. Right? As long as I don't, it's not a fight to the death. Let's say. You know?
Right,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
But the thing is, with every new thing that you could possibly conquer, with that fear, you eventually want to conquer it, right? Or you just want to do it just to do it. Because you're saying with a challenge, you don't
Yeah.
mind failing.
Yeah.
But do you intend to eventually
Win.
overcome this challenge? Or you're okay with just doing the activity?
Just doing the activity.
Oh, okay,
Just
okay.
saying that
Yeah.
you've done it.
Like
Okay.
now, what I fear most is that, it's going to take me like more than a
foot.
month before I can run again because my foot is hurting so badly. I'm
my
going to see my,
God.
No, but
my
that's his
physio this
immediate
afternoon.
fear.
Yeah.
That's his immediate
Jenny,
fear.
I'm coming, Jenny.
Dr. Gerry, you know
Jenny
what?
Wong.
I don't think you need to see any of us. I think you need to see all of us in a group session.
Oh, my
because
goodness.
really we could go on and on.
I really think so.
We do that all every
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
It's all
Group therapy.
Yes, but what Glenn was describing then is not fear; it's anticipation of
That's what I was thinking.
would
Yeah.
be.
And I'm a bit
Yeah.
irritated as well.
Why?
By what?
Yeah, because I'm
By
irritated.
who?
I'm
With his foot.
Yeah, with my
Oh.
foot.
Because it won't allow
okay,
him to
okay.
live his full
Yeah.
life.
Frustrating.
I feel like I've got
That's
a broken
true.
foot.
Oh yeah, Choi. I don't think you do. I think you just sprained it.
Okay, we'll talk about your foot more on the Big Show TV.
Okay.
Join us on Facebook and YouTube at Kiss 92.
All right, here's Henry Moody with Closure on Kiss 92.
Felt like an ocean set.
Jerry,
So
the other...
now
Oh, sorry.
No. FD, go.
The other thing that's interesting is oh my God, him and his...
I just realized. I was thinking about the movie My Left Foot because this is my left
Yeah,
foot.
left foot.
Yeah,
So,
that's
Jerry...
my thing.
Perfect.
Some emotions come with sensations.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And that was the next thing I was going to.
Okay. When I am... Nervousness is an emotion, right?
Yes.
Yes,
It
definitely.
is. I have a
Yes.
very strange reaction to nervousness. And I mean intense nervousness where fear comes in and I feel I can't achieve something.
You,
and
the Flying Dutchman, you
Yes.
feel nervous?
Yeah.
When?
Bro, I feel nervous every time I get up on stage to perform.
That's,
Really?
that's
Yeah,
funny.
same.
No.
I do
get
as well.
nervous.
No,
But-
it's a very good thing.
Yeah.
It gives you control.
And it shows that you're still excited about
Yeah.
the work that you do.
Yeah.
But that's not what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about nervousness when I'm going to do something and I'm really afraid I can't fulfill it. My fingers peel.
Oh.
Peel?
Peel.
The
Like the
skin
skin.
peels.
Wow. My fingers hurt when I get nervous.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah.
No,
So his
not
fingers
necessarily.
literally
They
peel.
Yeah,
peel. So
because-
that like around my cuticles and then around my knuckles, it'll
It's
start
your
to peel.
immunity and everything
Yeah.
You're like
changing
lizard
inside.
man.
Yeah.
But also,
Snake
having
man.
had eczema for my whole life, it can be brought on by stress.
Yeah.
So when you have a particular type of stress, you can totally only peel in like one area of your body. Totally possible.
Wow.
So it could be stress related.
There you go.
Okay.
Solved.
Solved.
Everything
Okay.
done.
Are you serious?
You can
Yeah.
live life
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah.
So try to take an antihistamine before you do a show.
Oh no, it doesn't happen when I do a show, but it's
Then?
when I'm faced with something that I feel I can't.
Take an
Complete.
antihistamine.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
an antihistamine
And then fall asleep,
Definitely.
and you'll be fine.
Shake his fingers now.
I'm fine now.
He's
thank
fine
you.
now.
So now we know.
He does
we
this
see
every
his
day.
fingers peeling or anything
Oh,
like that.
there we
If
know
you
he's
if you
nervous.
see me if
Yeah.
you see me picking at my
Who's
fingers,
stressing you out?
something in my life is stressing
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
now
Or
we know
when-
how to read him.
Yeah.
No
I mean,
poker face
thank
is
you
gonna
for sharing
save you
that,
now,
right?
FD.
Sorry.
What'd you say?
No, everybody's talking at the same time. No. I was saying thank you for FD for sharing
No,
that.
no.
Yeah, because some people they have sweaty palms, sweaty feet, sweaty armpits. For FD, it peels, eczema.
Yeah.
Maybe his toes peel as well.
Why do you say it like that, Glenn?
You can't. You
Only
just
Glenn.
can't. Yeah, but you
No,
can't.
you
you
know-
give him one thing, he's gonna take
Yeah,
it all.
Maybe the
away.
hairs under your armpits fall off.
Oh my gosh. You've gone too far. Too far.
Maybe that's why you have no eyebrows. They've all come out.
Now we know
my
sometimes when he comes into work and he's like, I was talking to my wife last night and she's called me irritating. Now we know why.
Oh my god.
We're with you, Gene. We're with you. Gene, he enjoys it. He enjoys it. Look at him. FD's crying. Look, poor thing.
Me too, a little bit.
Oh my god.
Finally made Glenn cry.
That's funny.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And sensations. So you've gone with your favorite, you've gone with your hated. Now I would like you to share with us. You can pick either one, right? Share with us. How does it feel in your body? So, for example, FD can share how does peace feel in his body. Glenn, don't come up with something funny. Yeah.
Glenn,
I
keep
can
quiet,
see it
Glenn.
on your face.
Yeah.
I've
Cooking.
I've
It's serious.
experienced that peace that I look for very, very few times in my life. And you feel light enough to float.
Can you describe it more? So, using something a bit more concrete in your body. So we want, because when you say light, it doesn't quite make sense to many people.
Yeah.
Like an out of body
so
experience.
That's it. Is it like a deep breath that you finally,
It's like when you find that peace, you exhale and you are new.
It's like after you take a dump in the morning.
Glenn, stop
Shut
it.
up. You exhale and then suddenly you're just, I can't explain it other than you're new. You're fresh, you're clean.
You're born again.
Almost.
I mean, no, but that's how I see
Almost.
it. You're fresh, you're clean,
Yeah,
you're...
almost. Yes, yeah. That's how I feel when I find that peace.
She still doesn't get it.
Okay, a lot of
lot.
people mix thoughts and sensations. So you're still in that very thinking, cognitive space, and you're telling me clean. But how does clean feel on your body?
Like, does your skin feel drier or
You tingle. You tingle.
Tingle?
You tingle.
Is there a specific place in your body
Glenn,
that
stop,
you
Glenn.
tingle?
It's a lack
No.
of sodium, I'm telling you. It's like tingling.
That was a
Can someone hit him, please?
That was okay. We thought it would be worse.
I thought it'd be worse. I thought it'd be worse. No. The tingling is probably more around my head than anywhere else.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, wait, stand by. We're going
All right.
there.
Talk about your head tingling then.
Megan Trainor made you look right here on Kiss 92. All the great songs in one place. Our guest for this morning is Dr. Geraldine Tan from the Therapy Room. Happy 10th anniversary to the Therapy Room.
Ring the bell, Glenn.
Yeah. 10.
All right.
10 little.
Okay,
Oh, no, I
so
missed
Jerry,
that one. That was 9.
yeah. So Jerry, we were talking about how I feel when I find that peace. So it's tingling around the tingling sensation around my head, because when I don't find that peace, I feel my brain is overworking.
Oh.
And then suddenly that tingling comes, and it's almost like I can tell myself, okay, brain, you can stop. You can rest now. You know?
Because you're an overthinker.
Yeah. So you can rest now. You know, life's okay. You can stop.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So you have the brain tingles.
Yeah.
The brain
Nice.
tingles.
Stop,
Shut up,
Glenn! Glenn!
If you want to see what
wait
Tell you
till
when
she-
my brain tingles. No.
Wait till she gets to you,
you gotta
okay?
go to
Okay.
Wait till she
Facebook
gets
and
to
YouTube to watch Glenn.
Dr. Gerry.
Definitely.
Yes.
I would want to find out when you feel insecure, how does your body feel? Because you're very, very sensitive. So let's try and see if we can identify this place on your body that helps us feel.
It's a funny, almost like outer body experience where I actually physically feel blocked. Like I feel like there's this wall between me and reality, and it's like all I see are all the negative things anyone has ever said about me. It's like an immediate mirror that's literally in my face. So I see all of that before I can even see what's ahead of me. It's like a block, a wall that's fitted to my shape, but it's like I'm walking in water. You know, it's harder to walk because all I feel are all the negative things about myself, how I feel about myself, or what someone has said to me before. And it's hard to let those things go because they almost feel like chains, you know, like when I look at them or when I can feel them on me, they
It's
just,
heavy.
yeah, it feels heavy. It feels like it's harder to move. Yeah.
So that's walking in water. So knowing that sensation, then, we are able to focus on that and see how to then release that water, not release the water, but release the wall or bring that wall down. So, yeah.
Free you from those
like-
chains.
Yeah, some tools. Yeah.
Yeah. So just like in dance, right? Or in a relationship, if you want to dance better, you need to know what's going on. Where is that bad habit or the block, as you say. Yep. Okay, so Angel.
Why don't you skip to Glenn?
Oh, we
Oh,
keep.
why?
Glenn's so quiet. Look at him. No, okay, come.
Yes.
Of course.
I'm chilling.
I'm all for emotions. Bring it on.
I'm kind of massaging
Okay.
my foot with my other foot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Okay, Angel. What emotion do you want to pick?
I feel I want to pick anticipation and fear because I feel I live with a lot of unwarranted guilt.
Oh wow!
And I don't know why.
How does guilt feel in your
Guilt-
body?
Guilt
Okay,
feels
let me
like a
help you
nervousness.
with
It
it.
feels like a nervousness, like butterflies, like anticipation for something that's going to happen when I know it's not going to happen because I'm not even guilty of doing it in the first place.
Angel, you can choose to either proceed right now while we're on the radio
Uh-huh.
or to do it on the Big Show TV.
Let's bring it to the Big Show TV.
The Big Show TV. Oh. Wait,
No.
we're
I'm
wrapping
on
up
air.
already?
Cheyenne.
So early?
Hey, Dr. Jerry,
14.
remember, no matter what we do this week, next week we start with Glenn.
Okay, Angel can finish it off then. Okay.
But sorry, I can't remember where we were.
It's okay. It's
Your
okay.
emotion.
I want
Yeah,
you to
fear.
help us with what temperature does fear feel like?
Oh, fear feels hot. Fear feels
Feels
hot.
hot.
Yeah, fear
boiling
feels
point?
no, not boiling
Okay.
point, like sweaty hot. Like when you watch cartoons and people are nervous and they start to have these little beads of sweat fall drip down
Right.
their temples and stuff
Right.
like that. That's what fear feels like. Almost like you need to loosen
Okay.
your collar.
It's about 45 degrees
Right.
Celsius.
Right.
It's about that, yes.
Thank you. I'm not skipping Glenn. Glenn,
Oh.
Yes.
ecstasy. What
Yes.
temperature does ecstasy feel like?
Ecstasy.
That's what you
Wow.
chose, what?
Yeah, I did. Slightly, well, ecstasy is, to me, still cool.
Perfect.
I'm perspiring, but it's not even 45 degrees.
It's a good sweat.
It's like 20 degrees Celsius, but I'm perspiring.
It's like you're on the beach, but a good good perspire? Is it
Yeah,
good?
cooler than that even.
Cooler, okay.
Than when I'm on the beach. A bit funny, right? I don't know. My whole body is tingling.
Ooh.
Speaking of tingling.
Oh my goodness. He's taking off his
He's taking his
jacket.
clothes off now.
I'm
Oh
feeling
my
a bit-
goodness.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's warm now.
Yeah.
I think Cheyenne is
See no
flashing the
evil,
red,
see no evil.
flashing the red
Yeah.
card already.
Never mind flashing the red card. Cheyenne is blushing already.
Should we carry on next week? Or?
And he's just flashing.
Yeah.
God. Okay, my armpits are a bit damp.
Oh my god.
Yo!
So on that note, Gerry, I think maybe we'll continue next week.
On the damp armpit note.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
I know.
No,
yes, we have to work with him.
I'm kidding. I'm not damp under my armpits. I promise you. Come, Angel.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right.
Never a dull moment in the Kids 92 studios.
This is interesting. We can
got
do
fun.
this again next week.
Yes, sure. You're gonna wear your jersey next week too.
Oh, dear
Of course.
Wow.
Glenn fanning his armpits. You're missing
Wow.
all the good stuff on the Big Show TV.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Oh
we gotta
my
go.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Jerry,
Jerry.
wait,
Tan.
Jerry's got
Yes.
her quote at the
Oh,
end.
yes.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
always the quote at the end.
Okay, my favorite one. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance, in the rain.
Yes.
Ah,
And we got
love
perfect
that.
song coming
Speaking
up
of damp
actually.
and wet and all that. Dancing in the rain.
Dancing in the rain.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Right. I'll
See
see,
you
all
next.
of you.
See you soon.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Soon, yeah.
All right, up next, Sam Smith and Normani. This is Dancing with a Stranger on Kiss 92.